Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, April 30th, 2015. My name is Cliff Backus. I am the Chief Market Strategist for Push Button Stock Trading, and this is your daily video market review. Breadth in the market yesterday was horrible as declining issues bettered advancers by better than 2 to 1. Major averages closed lower. While we don't normally talk about them, as noted yesterday, our 1 to 6 month timing model on the IBD 50 went to a don't buy signal on Monday. Yesterday, the IBD 8585 index also went to a don't buy. The IBD 50 is also indicating a market in correction. We're seeing weakness in top-tier growth stocks. Meanwhile, both the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 remain on buy signals on our 1 to 6 month timing model. Large cap stocks continue to outperform small caps on a 10-day moving average basis. This is a good sign for the longer-term health of the bull market. Typically at bull market tops, small caps outperform by a wide margin. The market seems to be signaling the need for a short-term correction, and perhaps we're seeing some industry rotation, while the longer-term health of the bull market remains intact. Bulls may want to buy any market weakness. Okay. What you're looking at on your screen is the HGSI, High Growth Stock Investors Warehouse of 7,000 stocks, filtered by the top 101 stocks moving to the upside. Then what we want to do is import these 101 into our Spectrum Analyzer and analyze trends in group rotation. What the Spectrum Analyzer does is it gives us a snapshot of where the strength in the market was yesterday. By analyzing on a daily basis where the strength in the market is, we can begin to identify rotation in industry groups. And yesterday we saw strength in exploration and production, oil and gas services and equipment, consumer finance, basic diversified chemicals, and infrastructure software. We've been seeing a lot of exploration and production in oil and gas services lately. That may be a good place to be looking for leaders in the next uptrend in the market. Basic and diversified chemicals came up yesterday. Infrastructure software has been making regular appearances in our Spectrum Analyzer. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ Composite. The NASDAQ Composite yesterday was down 31.78 or 0.63%. NASDAQ closed in the middle of its daily trading range and closed at 50.2364. You can see that we broke below minor support down here at the 50.42 area. The reason we call it minor support is because I didn't really expect it to hold. We have more significant support down here in the 48.11 range. Our resistance right now is at the all-time market high of 51.32. That all-time high was set way back in March of 2000. Trading volume on the NASDAQ yesterday was below the prior day. For you followers of William O'Neill, the NASDAQ is in a confirmed uptrend. That uptrend was reconfirmed on Monday of this week. We're showing 5 distribution days in the past month on the NASDAQ. Our 1 to 6 month timing model is showing a buy signal on the market here. Let's take a look at our MACD histogram. MACD histogram continues to trade above the zero line, but is in a significant downtrend here. Because we're trading above the zero line, we have a bullish signal. Because we're in a downtrend, we have a bearish signal. Therefore, our immediate bias on the NASDAQ is neutral. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 yesterday was down 7.91 points or 0.37%. S&P closed at 2106.85 and closed right in the middle of its daily trading range. S&P right now is indicating a buy signal on our 1 to 6 month timing model and is bracketed by support down here in the 2040 area and resistance up here in the 2120 range. Trading volume yesterday was higher than the prior day, giving us a distribution day. The S&P 500 is in a confirmed uptrend. We reconfirmed that uptrend on Monday. Right now, the S&P has 4 distribution days in the past month. Taking a look at our histogram, we see that like the NASDAQ, the S&P is trading above the zero line, but is in a short-term downtrend. Because we have one bullish signal and one bearish signal, our immediate bias on the S&P is neutral. I'm going to talk about a couple of stocks, but before we do, just a note. The individual stocks that we talk about in our video market reviews are from our universal watch list, which you can view in our daily spreadsheet. Go to the home page, click on blogs, and then click on daily spreadsheet. To qualify for the universal watch list, a stock has to have satisfied at least 72% of our stringent technical criteria and currently satisfy at least 62%. Out of our trading universe of over 7,000 stocks, there are currently only about 80 stocks that meet these strict criteria and make our universal watch list. These are the only stocks we review in our daily video market review, and for the most part, these are the only stocks we use in our trading strategies. That noted, for the second day in a row, Ambrella gave us a pocket pivot, pushing up through its 21-day exponential moving average and its 10-day simple moving average on higher trading volume than any down day in the past 10 trading sessions. Ambrella right now is in a 5th stage base. That's a late stage base and is more prone to failure. We have a pivot point on Ambrella of 77.39, and Ambrella gets an 84% checklist rating. Ambrella design system on a chip semiconductor processing solutions used in cameras for security surveillance markets. You probably have one in your cell phone. Next, I want to take a look at Valeant Pharmaceutical. Valeant develops branded drugs in the areas of dermatology, neurology, and eye health and OTC products, over-the-counter products. The stock right now isn't in any type of a base formation. However, it has been respecting its 50-day moving average. It gets a 64% checklist rating. Yesterday, you can see that the stock pushed higher up through its 21-day exponential moving average and its 10-day simple moving average. It traded higher volume than any down day in the past 10 trading sessions, which is the definition of a pocket pivot. The stock can be bought here by aggressive investors. Keep a tight stop on Valeant Pharmaceuticals. In fact, I would suggest a stop 3% below the 50-day moving average would be a good stop for Valeant Pharmaceuticals. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about Ambrella or Valeant Pharmaceuticals, you want to talk about any of our trading or market strategies, please feel free to give me a call. Drop me an email or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. If you're out of the area, we can set up a Skype session. A reminder, if you've not already done so, please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohannes & Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & LaCours, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.